Most service-based business owners are burning through their ad budget because they're skipping straight to phase 2 without mastering phase 1. And some are even starting ads when they should still be in phase 0. Here's the thing. I've seen business owners waste tens of thousands of dollars on ads because they jumped right into phases too early. Just last month, I had a consultation with a guy who spent $25,000 in 2 months trying to run complex retargeting campaigns and lead magnet funnels when he'd never even proven that his offer could sell organically. He was trying to run phase 2 strategies when he wasn't even ready for phase 1. There are actually 3 distinct phases to running profitable ads, and each one has specific requirements and metrics you need to hit before you can move on to the next. Phase 0 is where you prove that your offer worked without spending a dime on ads. Phase 1 is where you focus on direct response and speed to book calls with a simple 2-ad system. Phase 2 is where you scale with advanced retargeting, lead magnets, and nurture automation. But here's what nobody tells you. Jumping phases too early is like trying to run before you can walk. Each phase builds on the previous one, and skipping steps will cost you time and money. The crazy part is that some ad experts will take your money in phase 0 when you're not even ready to run ads yet, because they don't understand the difference between amplifying a working system and trying to fix a broken one. Let me be brutally honest with you. If you don't have these 4 things locked down, you're not ready for phase 1 ads. And any agency or consultant who tells you otherwise is either lying or incompetent. First, you need to prove an offer that's already selling organically. I'm talking about an offer that people are buying without you having to convince them with fancy funnels or high pressure sales tactics. If you can't sell your service through social media posts, email outreach, word of mouth, ads will not magically make it sellable. Second, you need happy customers who understand your audience inside and out. This means you've worked with enough clients to know exactly who your ideal customer is, what their pain points are, and how to communicate with them. You should have testimonials, case studies, and referrals coming in naturally. Third, you need to be able to spend at least $1,000 for 3 months without shitting your pants. That's a $3,000 total that you might not see a return on immediately while you are testing and optimizing. If that amount would stress you out or put you in financial danger, you're probably not ready. And fourth, you need to be able to double your customer value without your business breaking and still keep everyone happy. This means your fulfillment systems, customer service, and delivery processes can handle the influx that successful ads will bring. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Even if you have all 4 of those things locked down, there's a specific way to structure phase 1 that most people completely mess up, and it's costing them thousands in wasted ad spend. Phase 1 is all about direct response and speed to book calls. You're not trying to be fancy here. You're not building complex funnels or nurture sequences. You have one goal: fill your sales reps calendar with qualified prospects as quickly and efficiently as possible. The budget allocation is crucial here. You're running exactly 2 types of ads with a very specific split. $15 a day on follower ads to build authority fast, and $70 a day on direct offer ads to fill your sales reps calendar. That's $85 a day total, which comes out to about $2,550 a month. The follower ads are your top of funnel cold audience play. You're targeting people who have never heard of you, and your goal is simple: get them to follow you and visit your profile. The hook angles focus on showcasing your personality, credibility, and quick wins. Something like, I help service-based business owners book clients using content plus ads without posting every day. Follow to learn how. The direct offer ads are where the magic happens. These are also hitting cold audiences, but instead of asking for a follow, you're asking for a book call. The offer is clear and direct. We teach service-based business owners how to build the same system we use to generate consistent clients from social media without paying an agency. The call to action is book your free blueprint call, and everything leads to either an instant form or a simple landing page. Now, here's where most people make their biggest mistake. They think phase 1 is working just because they're getting leads, but there are specific metrics you need to hit before you can even think about moving to phase 2. Listen, getting leads doesn't mean shit if they're not converting to sales. I've seen people get hundreds of leads and close 0 deals because they moved to phase 2 too early and their messaging got diluted. Phase 1 is working when 3 things are happening consistently. First, your sales reps calendar is booked solid week after week. Second, you're maintaining your target close rate, whatever you were closing at organically. You should be hitting similar numbers with your phase 1 lead. Third, your cost per book call is profitable based on your average customer value. Let me break down the specific ad types in phase 1. Your follower ads should be talking head clip, lifestyle clips of you filming content, or short, punchy UGC style edit. The goal is to build that know, like, and trust factor quickly. People need to see you as a real person, not just another faceless brand. Your direct offer ads can be talking head videos explaining what your service is, a short VSL style ads with B-roll and captions, or clips from your YouTube videos with voiceover explaining the system. The key is to be direct about what you do and who you help. You're also running middle of funnel retargeting ads to people who watched 50 to 95% of your top of funnel video, people who clicked your ad but didn't complete the form, and people who engage with your Instagram content. These ads are value focused. Here's how our system works in 3 steps. 4, behind the scenes content showing you filming your clients. And then you have bottom of funnel retargeting ads with testimonials, success stories, and scarcity angles like only a few mentorship spots available this month. Apply now. But there's a specific signal that tells you when it's time to evolve to phase 2, and most people miss it completely because they're focused on the wrong metric. You're ready for phase 2 when your phase 1 system is consistently consistently profitable month after month. I'm talking about at least 3 months of data showing that your sales pipeline is full, your close rates are stable, and you're making more money than you're spending on ads. But here's the key: you don't replace phase 1 when you move to phase 2. You keep everything from phase 1 running and add phase 2 on top of it. Phase 2 is about scaling efficiently, lowering your lead cost, and building long-term brand authority. In phase 2, you keep your $15 per day follower ads running, but you start rotating creative monthly to avoid ad fatigue. You also keep your $70 per day direct offer ads, but again, you start testing variations like retraining, how to build this system in 3 steps, or want to build your own content system that get clients on autopilot. The big addition in phase 2 is advanced retargeting to all engages from the last 90 days. This includes people who just followed you, visited your profile, liked, commented, they shared, or DM'd you, clicked your link in your bio, clicked your landing page but never booked, and watched 50 to 90% of your ads or reels. These are your warmest prospects. They're aware of you. They just need proof or a push. You're hitting them with value ads showing how you help clients build their own ad funnel, educational reels with quick tips about systems, ads, or content strategy, mini case studies showing your mentorship client results, and soft offers like watch our free 5-minute training. We'll walk you through how the system works. And here's the part that separates the 6-figure businesses from the 7-figure businesses: the bottom of funnel strategy in phase 2 that most people completely forget. Phase 2 bottom of funnel is where you push warm leads who've engaged multiple times to finally take action, but it's not just about running more ads. It's about creating a systematic approach to nurturing those prospects through multiple touch points. You're running client testimonials and mentorship success stories to people who've been in your ecosystem for a while. You're using limited time incentive ads like 25% off for the next 5 seats to create urgency, and you're running personal founder style ads that say, if you've been following me for a while and haven't joined yet, this is your sign. But the real power of phase 2 comes from the automation that you add. You're setting up email and SMS follow-up sequences for anyone who opts in via training. Day 1 is here's your free training. Day 2 is here's how to apply it to your business. Day 3 is want my team to help you set it up. You're uploading all your lead magnet emails to Meta to create custom audiences for retargeting. You're creating lookalike audiences from your leads and booked calls. You're building a systematic approach to moving people from cold prospects to paying customers over weeks or months instead of trying to close everyone immediately. The retargeting layers get sophisticated here. You're targeting leads from your email list and CRM using Meta custom audiences. You're retargeting people who watched a training video but didn't book a call. You're hitting site visitors who visited the booking page but didn't schedule. But here's what nobody talks about: the biggest mistake that kills phase 2 campaigns before they even get started, and it has nothing to do with your ad creative or targeting. The mistake is trying to run phase 2 strategies when your phase 1 fundamentals aren't solid. If your sales team can't consistently close the deals from phase 1, adding more complexity with phase 2 will just amplify your problem. I see this all the time. Business owners get excited about lead magnets and nurture sequences, but their basic direct response ads aren't profitable yet. They think phase 2 will solve their problems, but all it does is add more moving parts to a system that's already broken. You need to master direct response first. Your sales team needs to be closing phase 1 leads at a profitable rate. Your messaging needs to be dialed in. Your offer needs to be proven. Only then do you add the complexity of phase 2. And here's a reality check: if you can't make phase 1 work, phase 2 won't save you. Phase 2 is about optimization and scale, not about fixing fundamental problems with your offer or sales process. And here's the one thing that determines whether you'll succeed or fail with this entire system, and it's something most people get backwards: your offer has to be dialed in before you spend a single dollar on ads. I see too many people trying to use ads to fix a broken offer, and it never works. Ads do not fix broken businesses. It amplifies them. If your offer isn't converting organically, if you don't have happy customers leaving reviews and referrals, if you can't handle double the volume without your business collapsing, then you're not ready for phase 1, let alone phase 2. Think about it this way: ads are like a megaphone. If you're saying the right thing to the right people, a megaphone makes you more effective. But if you're saying the wrong thing or talking to the wrong people, a megaphone just makes you wrong louder. Before you run ads, you need to prove your offer works organically. You need systems that can handle growth. You need a budget that won't stress you out, and you need the patience to master each phase before moving on to the next. And here's the thing that gives me hope for everyone watching this: if you do this right, the result can absolutely be life-changing. I've seen business owners go from struggling to get clients organically to booking 20, 30, even 50 calls per month with this system. But they all started with phase 0. They proved their offer worked, they built systems that could scale, they saved up a proper ad budget, and then they methodically moved through phase 1 to phase 2. The businesses that succeed with ads aren't the ones with the fanciest funnels or the biggest budget. They're the ones that master the fundamentals first and then scale systematically. Phase 0 is about proving your offer works without ads. Phase 1 is about direct response and speed to book calls. Phase 2 is about scaling with advanced retargeting and automation. Each phase builds on the previous one, and skipping steps will cost you time and money. If you're watching this and realizing you might not be ready for phase 1 yet, don't worry. I created a complete breakdown of everything you need to have in place before you even think about running ads. It covers how to test your offer organically, build raving fans, save a proper ad budget, and streamline your system so they don't break when you scale. Check out the video right here. It could save you thousands of dollars and months of frustration.